Alright, welcome back to World of Warship Splits video. Today we're talking about the Kremlin Legendary mod. Like I said in the last video, with this ship and the commanders you might have available, you've got options. There's so many options you have with this ship. Let's go ahead and talk about the Legendary mod. As you know, a Legendary mod costs 5,000 gold or 250,000 free XP, so they're not cheap. And I'm not going to sell you get it, not get it. I'm going to put some information out there. We'll let you make up your own mind whether or not you want to spend the money on it or not. So with that being said, armor structure modification gives you plus 15% bow armor, plus 15% deck armor, and plus 15% main battery survivability. It's going to boost your bow armor to 92 millimeters and your deck armor to 138. So that's nice. Sounds real good. Things you can do if you buy the Legendary mod. You do not necessarily have to go with Dispersion for your first equipment slot. You could go with main battery mod too. Increase that reload time. And especially if you've got Makarov as your commander. Very viable option. Even with Kuznetsov, you could do it. Like I said, because your main battery survivability goes up, I've never seen one get shot off. So, with that being said, you can go the other route. You don't want to spend the money on it. Let's talk about your other options. Steering gear. Great choice. While you're not going to dodge a lot of shells in this thing because of the massive size, a little bit of extra steering to where you can get main gun shots at you to hit your main armor belt, which is 390 millimeters. It's a fantastic thing to do. So if you're paying attention, you see somebody with a Vermont shooting at you, and you're able to steer just a little bit, get some of those shells to hit that main belt. Great thing. The other option you could do is surface detection. Your range on your main guns is only just under 15 kilometers. Well, if you get your surface detection down to 12 kilometers instead of the 13, you're able to get in better positions. Say get some island cover or in a flanking position on certain maps. You can help negate the longer range of some of the battleships you're going to be facing. So this is another great option. Like I said, if you don't want to spend the money, concealment, steering. If you want to buy the armor structure modification, then you can absolutely go with the main battery mod 2 for extra reload time. The downside, at least in my opinion, with getting the Legendary mod, is your big gun cruisers. Your Puerto Ricos, your Hindenburgs. The battleship Mecklenburg's got cruiser guns. They're gonna rip you apart. So you need to be careful with positioning. On an already position, this whole ship, no matter what, you need to be careful with your positioning and who you're giving shots to. With the Legendary mod, I tend to watch what I'm doing with the big cruisers more than the battleships. I watch everything, but you really want to be careful with that because a lot of people see this ship, the farmers out there in the server, see this ship and go, whoa, look at this. There's 70,000 hit points that I can farm off this guy. And those good players, those farmers, they're going to be targeting your bow, and they're absolutely going to be targeting your stern. So, again, be careful with your positioning. I'll get a gameplay video up so you guys can kind of see how I play the ship, how I'm kind of careful to keep some islands between me and other ships, how many ships I'm letting shoot at me at one time. I'll definitely get one of those up for you. And hopefully this helps you out making the decision on the Legendary mod, whether to get it or not. If you're a whale like me, I thought it was a no-brainer. Like I said, also depends on what commander you have. So think all that through between these two videos I put out about the ship. Think it all through. and hopefully I help you make a more informed purchase, or a more informed decision, I should say. Anyways, hope you enjoyed it. Have a good one. Thanks a lot.